With this card right here, you can get up to a $10,000 primary credit line without a hard inquiry. So is this too good to be true? Let's find out. What's up, winners? My name is Nam. If you're new here, welcome. Here we talk all things personal finance and credit. Start now by subscribing so you don't miss out on any future videos. So before we get started, I am not sponsored by Varo, so these opinions are of my own. So with that out of the way, if you guys are not familiar with Varo, let's quickly go over this company. This is a fintech company that's based out of San Francisco, and if you guys are familiar with CHIME, this company is very similar. The reason being is that this is a mobile-only online bank. They also offer an array of multiple banking solutions. You can get a bank account, a savings account, and recently you can get access to their credit account, which is called Varo Believe. To get the full benefits of Varo, you will want to start off by opening a bank account with them. Like most fintech companies out there are no monthly fees or minimum balance to get started. There's also no transfer or foreign transaction fees, plus they have a network of 55,000 ATMs that you can use to avoid ATM withdrawal fees. In addition, you can also get paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit. Even though this is an online-only bank, you do get access to a physical card after you finish applying for an account. Now let's talk about the primary credit line that you can get with Varo, which is called Varo Believe. I honestly think this name is a bit corny, but it is what it is. Whenever you hop onto their website, they said that you can start building credit with no monthly fees, no APR, and avoid debt. What this card actually is a secured account. This is very similar to CHIME's credit builder, but more on this later. So to actually apply for this type of account, you must first have a Varo bank account. Once approved for this program, you get the physical card in the mail and you can just use it normally as a credit card. What makes this program very beneficial is that if you already have a debit account with this company, then why not just get this account as well so you can start building your credit at the same time. Obviously, this type of program is more targeted towards individuals who are new to credit or never had any sort of credit account before. Varo also says that they will report payment history to all 3 of the major credit bureaus. Plus, you can monitor your credit score directly through the app for free. Additionally, there's no monthly account fees, no hard pull, plus there's no interest on balances. But there is a little bit of a caveat. They will require you to have a minimum of 2 direct deposits totaling of $1,000 or more, and you also have to actively use your Varo bank account without any negative balances within the last 90 days. They also did mention there are additional qualifications, but there's no specifics that I could find on their website. Now let's talk more about the credit limit. Per billing cycle, the maximum amount that you can use for purchases and cash advances will be $10,000. For example, let's just say that your billing cycle is 30 days. In this time frame, you'll be capped at $10K. Additionally, there are some other limitations as well, such as your credit limit cannot exceed your Varo bank account balance, and you cannot spend more than $2,500 on purchases and $1,000 on cash advances per day. One thing that I really didn't like about this program is that they do charge late fees. They said that if you do not pay your monthly statement balance on time, you'll be charged a late fee of $15, and it can negatively impact your credit score. Meanwhile, this late fee is much lower than traditional credit cards. Many other companies that are targeting individuals who are looking to build and rebuild credit, they typically don't charge late fees. The reason being is that these type of programs are backed by your own funds. So they will just normally withdraw any balance that is due directly from your bank account, but this is not the case with Varo. So now you understand how the Varo Believe program works. Let's compare this to other programs available as well. The first one that we're going to talk about will be CHIME's credit builder. So very similar to Varo, you will need to have a CHIME spending account first, but you will only have to have qualifying direct deposits of $200 or more within the past 365 days to qualify for this type of account. So once you have the spending account, all you would have to do is apply for the credit builder account. So very similar to Varo, once you get approved, you get a physical card as well. So to start using your credit builder account, all you would have to do is move money from your spending account to your credit builder account and just spend it as you normally would. But the way that you would pay for balances is a little bit different, because whatever expenses that you do have with your credit builder account will get paid with the money that you already moved into that account. So hopefully that made sense. You are essentially just prepaying for your purchases. So like Varo, there is no hard inquiry to apply for the credit builder account. So as for the fees go, I honestly prefer CHIME since they do not charge any fees. There's no annual fee, maintenance fees, international fees, or interest. Since this is a credit builder account, they do report to all 3 of the major credit bureaus. As for the credit limit, there's no 10K cap like Varo per billing cycle. The reason being is that because whatever money that you put into this account will be the maximum amount that you can spend. So if you were to have more than $10,000 and you were to place it into your credit builder account, then you're more than welcome to spend that money as you like. So with this in mind, your credit limits and credit utilization will not be reported. So what you want to focus on here is your payment history. Now let's talk about our second comparison, which will be the TOMO credit card. This one is going to be a little bit different from Varo and CHIME since this is a separate entity and is not a banking company. You also would not need to have separate accounts with the company in order to get a credit account. Even though TOMO is labeled as a credit card, all it is a charge card. And what a charge card is essentially a type of financial product where you can put a balance on the card, but you cannot leave the balance on the card. For example, with a traditional credit card, you can leave a balance on that card, but you would just have to pay the interest on the balance that remains. With a charge card, that cannot happen. Your account will otherwise be frozen or it will be charged off and sent to collections. And this is something that you would never want to happen because this would drop your credit score like a rock. But anyways, the way this card would work is that you would have to link your bank account through a third-party provider like Plaid. Then TOMO would analyze your banking transactions to determine your credit limit. And once they do, your credit limit can range anywhere between $100 to $10,000. Some of the things that I do like about TOMO is that there's no credit check to apply and there are no fees whatsoever. They do also report to all three of the credit bureaus, but just keep in mind that it may take some time before they show up on your credit profile. And as a side note, since this is a grown company, their customer service can be slow at times, so just be aware of that. The next company that we will be talking about will be Kickoff. This one is a little bit different compared to the ones I talked about already because this is an unsecured revolving line of credit. Essentially what a revolving line of credit is where you get access to your credit limit, which you can use on expenses, and once you pay it off, you would then gain access to the full credit limit once again. So to get started with Kickoff, all you would have to do is sign up. There's no hard inquiry either, so there's no negative impacts to your credit score. And you can get approved in a few seconds. And once you do get approved, you get a $500 credit line, and all you would have to do is purchase something from the online store, which ranges between $10 to $20, and then you would just have to make payments until the balance is paid off. The monthly payment is $2 a month, so it's really not that much, but if you want to, you could always pay it off in full. Unlike the other two, this company only reports to Experian and Equifax, but this may change in the future. So when it's all said and done, the Varo Believe program is not that bad for individuals who are already a part of the Varo banking ecosystem and is looking to build credit. But since this is a secured account, the balance that you do have in your Varo bank account will really determine your limit. Plus, there are some other caps of how much you can spend per day and per month. I am pretty sure for the people who are looking to build credit, these caps should not be a problem, but if you don't want these restrictions, then CHIME may be a better company if you are looking for something similar. On the other hand, if you are not already with Varo already, then there are plenty of great options out there to start building credit such as TOMO and Kickoff. Now, I want to turn it over to you. Is the Varo Believe program worth the hype? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you guys in my next videos.